What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Me and Kate are back out after some ducks again. We got a little layout hunt this evening. We tucked up in this tall grass here behind us, as you can see. Kate is over here to my left, and he's set up over there. So we got we got ducks flying over us right now. We got the wind at our back, the sun at our back. So hopefully it's gonna be a good day. Well, we've been here about an hour. It's been a little slow. Had some teal working around. They kind of lit way on out in front of us. But we had a single green wing just come in and lighten the decoys. So we got him. We're on the board. Hopefully we can get some more in here. Still pretty early. It's like 12:20, 12:30. So we got plenty of time. Shooting time ends at like 5:05. So we got plenty of time to wrap up a hunt and hopefully pull out a limit. Nah, some divers. I think it's a bluebill. May have been red hens. Well, we had a big group of birds come over. First we thought they were teal because they were pretty good ways away. Then they turned and kind of come towards us, and I seen a big patch of white. I thought they were canvasbacks. We had a big group of canvasbacks come in earlier and swoop by real quick on us. And if y'all follow the channel, you know that me and Kate like to go chase some divers down in the Gulf from time to time, but we ain't ever killed a canvasback. So when I first saw that big flash of white, I said, oh, that's some canvasbacks. I raised up, shot one, and turned out it was an old ringneck. If I had known they were ringnecks, I wouldn't have shot them. But it is what it is. But should have passed on a ringneck. Had I known they were ringnecks, I would have passed. But that's all right. We got plenty of time. Kill some better ducks. Well, it's been slow. Clouds have moved in. We got like a 10 to 15 mile an hour south wind, and we got a little bit of rain moving in for tomorrow, so it's starting to cloud up. It's about 2:30 right now, so we got plenty of time to get some more birds in here. I got a green wing teal and a ringneck that I really wish I hadn't shot, but like I said, we had those canvasbacks come in and make a pass earlier, and then those ringnecks come in, and when I saw them big white bellies, I thought for a split second that it was those canvasbacks, but turned out to be ringnecks. But that's what I've got: a green wing teal and a ringneck. Cade has one green wing teal drake that he killed this morning. We went on a little hunt this morning. It was terrible. We didn't do anything. Cade shot that one bird, so he needs 5 more to get his limit. I need 4 more to get mine. So we got plenty of time. We're gonna make it happen. We just wait on these birds to start flying. I think that's divers. Somebody done pulled up here in a boat. You hear that? Well, had a mallard hen come in. Got her. So I'm up to 3. 3 more and I'll be done. Okay, you're gonna shoot the next one unless it's a group. And that's where this hunt ends. Now, I don't know if you guys caught what I said during the video. I told Cade that I heard someone pull up in a boat. Well, what happened was 2 guys came in by boat, parked on the levee, and then came and set up about 100 yards behind us on the levee. No big deal. They were far enough away. They were facing away from us, hunting a different part of the marsh. No big deal. That's where the problem began. Man, I don't know. This was an afternoon hunt. Cade and I, as you can tell, it's an older hunt from the first part of the season. Notice I still had the big beard and the hair. But anyway, the problem was those guys were sky busting. And I mean sky busting bad. We had several groups of ringnecks and some redheads that have been working that marsh. And I shot one of them earlier that day because I mistaked that group for some canvasbacks, which I'm not exactly looking back at some of the footage. I think there was actually a couple canvasbacks in the group with those ringnecks. But anyway, but they were working that marsh, and I would watch those birds. They'd fly over us and then go back towards those people, and they would just unload, just boom, 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 just shooting, shooting, shooting. And this was like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the evening. I still had a solid hour and a half or hour or so of shooting time left. And they shot, and every time those birds would fly by, they would shoot. I bet you, this ain't no lie now. I shouldn't have got mad and packed things up and left. That's what I did. I should not have done that. What I should have done was just kept filming. What I should have done was climbed over the levee with this big camera, zoomed in on them, and watched them and videoed it to show you. It was absolutely uncalled for. And that's where duck hunting, or duck hunters, some duck hunters get a bad name. I bet you those guys shot 3 boxes, minimum, maybe 4, of shells at the same group of divers that would just kept working. They'd fly around and work the marsh and then fly off, and then 15 minutes later they'd come back. And they work the marsh and fly off over and over and over. And they were shooting at these birds, I mean, at 60 plus yards. They never knocked any down. They could have wounded some. They could have hit some. I'm not saying they didn't hit any. Nothing fell in the marsh. Some could have, coasted down, glided down, and went down somewhere else. But nothing went down in the marsh. And it ruined our hunt. We actually ended up having 2 or 3 good groups of mallards working us. I was calling them and working them, and then those divers would fly by and they'd just boom, 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 flare their mallards off. And there was a couple of times that the mallards were working us and they kind of swung out real wide. They were actually setting up to come into our decoys, but they swung real wide behind us and they were losing altitude, and those guys just unloaded on them. Just boom, 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 boom. Just shooting, shooting, shooting. And I'm watching them the whole time. And they were 80 yards minimum from those guys. And they were just letting them have it. And it just ruined our hunt. We were unable to work any birds. That's why I told Kate, I said, dude, let's pack this crap up and let's go. I said, our hunt's over. We're not going to be able to work any birds. We're not going to be able to do anything with all this crap going on. So we packed up our stuff and left. So the SKYBUSTERS ruined our hunt. Guys, it's public land. Everybody has the same right to be there, just as much as I do, just as much as you do. But there is a way to conduct yourself as a hunter ethically and just common sense, man. I mean, you're shooting a shotgun, for Pete's sake. You're not shooting heat-seeking shells, and you ain't got, your bullets don't work off radar like missiles do off an airplane. I mean, it is ridiculous. Guys, don't shoot anything over 40. And that's pushing it to me. I try not to shoot anything past 30. That's just me. I know sometimes it looks further than that on camera, but that's just the camera. A camera lens is not your eyeball. So if it looks a long ways on the camera, it's really not. 30 yards, 25, 30 yards on a GoPro or any camera for that matter looks like 40 to 50, but it's not that far. But these guys destroyed our hunt. I'm sure you've probably had this happen to you before. If you have, drop a comment down below. Let me know about your experience and how you dealt with it. Did you say anything to them, or did you do like we did, just packed our things up and left? I'm not going to get into a confrontation with anybody in a marsh, when there's guns involved. I know I'm not going to use a gun on somebody over something like that. Now, to protect myself and my children and my family, absolutely I'll use a gun. But for something like that, it's not worth confronting somebody. If they're already acting like that, you confronting them and saying something to them, 9 times out of 10, it's just going to make things worse. So we packed up our things and we left, and actually had a even better hunt the next day, which that video is already out. But anyway, so let me know in the comments below how you would have handled that situation. Would you have done what I done, or how would you have handled it? Let me know in the comments down below. And that's all I got for you this week, guys. So until next time, y'all bust them up.